Hello friends, welcome to Market Analyzers. Today Nifty rallied by 51 points and closed at 19,716, whereas Bank Nifty fell by 35 points and closed at 44,588. In this video, we will be discussing about Nifty trend by analyzing Nifty's price action, global and domestic events, and FI's futures and options data, and try to form a view of Nifty's short-term trend. The second thing we will be discussing is about important stocks news updates. Now let's begin our video. Let us talk about global data. US markets fell significantly yesterday. In fact, they never fell so much in a single trading session since March 2023. So you can understand the negativity in US markets. The main reason for US markets fall, economic data points which were updated yesterday. First one, consumer confidence index. It fell to 103 level versus market expectations of 105. It indicates people are not willing to spend their money. The second point is new home sales data. This data also came below. These data points indicate US economy weakness. Earlier, weak data was published means markets used to rally because weak data might keep interest rates low, putting pressure on US Fed. After US Fed meeting, they have clearly told they will hold interest rates at these high levels for long time. Weak economic data and high interest rates, this is the reason for US markets fall. If we talk about Nifty price action, after opening in first 1 hour until 10:15, markets went lower with very strong candles and mainly it went below important support of 19,600. Then after forming a low of 19,550, market rallied by 175 points, which is 0.9% move from low to high. I told in previous video, until markets stay above 19,600 in daily time frame, I am bullish on markets. Today markets went below 19,600, but they did not close below 19,600. Today's price action is showing strength. If we talk about FI's data, yesterday they have reduced their selling across equity, futures and options. In cash, FI significantly reduced their selling. Previous days they were selling around 2,000-3,000 crores, which reduced to 690 crore yesterday. It is not positive, they are still selling, but at least they have reduced their selling quantity. Let's see the data today, whether they will sell even higher or reduce their selling gradually. There is one more positive news which updated today during market hours is from USA regarding their funding bill. They have proposed a bill which will keep the government funded until November 17th. They have to get approval to this bill before 30th September. This might have also helped markets move today. After this update, US futures moved higher. Nifty support, I am looking at 19,600 to 620, resistance at 19,820. Now let's talk about option chain range, 19,500 to 20,200. Today in morning session, Nifty came till 19,550 but did not came below 19,500. Let us still continue this range. Now let's move on to stocks news. Century Textiles and Industries, their subsidiary Birla Estates sold out a residential property in Bengaluru within 36 hours of its launch. Total 556 units has been booked. Aggregate booking amount is rupees 500 crores. With this news, share price closed on a positive note. Not only Century Textiles, if you recently observe, all the real estate players across India are registering record sales of apartments and home sales. It indicates the growth of Indian real estate sector. Even at such high interest rates, people are comfortably buying new homes. You can look at interest rates provided by top public and private sector banks on the screen. Now let's move on to Vedanta. Moody's Investor Service, they give credit rating bonds issued by corporates and governments. Now they have downgraded Vedanta corporate bonds. Bonds means the company will raise certain amount from investors. For that amount they will pay certain interest rate. It is known as coupon rate and the total principal amount at the end of maturity. For example, Vedanta wanted to raise 1,000 rupees means they issue bonds to investors and they will pay 10% interest every year until maturity. Let's say 10 years is the maturity. After 10 years they will get their original principal amount of 1,000 rupees back. They have downgraded Vedanta to CAA. You can see on the screen what CAA means. Judged to be poor standing and are subjected to very high credit risk, which means Moody's are saying they might be unable to pay the interest and principal back to investors. With this news, Vedanta share price fell by 5.9%. Now let's talk about Infosys. They announced collaboration with US-based Microsoft to jointly develop leading solutions to enterprises. They will use artificial intelligence across multiple industries to increase productivity and new revenue streams to business enterprises. This collaboration will help their customers with operational efficiency and opens new business models. Now let's talk about Jefferies note on Interglobe Aviation and Hotel Companies. Due to Cricket World Cup 2023, which takes place in India from October 5th, they are witnessing huge surge in flight costs. On Indian match days, they are witnessing average rise of more than 100% in fares. This is also helping hotel bookings. The hospitality sector may witness record bookings in this Cricket World Cup, which is a 46-day tournament held across 10 cities. The stocks did not react much much to this news because they have already rallied significantly. Now let's talk about JSW Infrastructure IPO. It has subscribed by 17.5 times. The company intends to raise 2,800 crore through this IPO. The IPO ends today on 27th September. It will be listed on markets from 6th October. The grey market premium is around 15%. Now let's talk about HLE Glasscoat. Yesterday, DSP Mutual Fund bought 3.5% stake in company for rupees 121 crores. With this news updated, the share price rallied positively by 11% today. Mutual fund buying stake in any company, the market participants will take it as a positive sign. You can see on the screen the products they manufacture. They mainly supply to chemical and pharma industry. Now let's talk about SEBI. Earlier we spoke about NSE wanting to extend F&O trading hours. Now news is coming that Indian market regulator SEBI is examining the proposal. SEBI also want BSE and NSE both exchanges to extend trading hours, and they are also assessing whether the extended trading hours will fuel higher volumes. It is not an official news yet, but SEBI always want retail investors participation in F&O segment and high trading volumes, particularly created by retailers, and we even get pop-ups when we log into our trading account. 9 out of 10 people are losing money. The extension of trading hours will definitely increase retail participation. Let's see what SEBI says after its final examination. Now let's talk about power stocks. PFC, Power Finance Corporation, they provide finance to Indian power sector. We have observing the capacity expansion, clean energy and huge power demand from power companies across the country. If a power company wants to increase its capacity to meet the growing demand, means it should spend huge amounts on capital expenditure. So finance corporation can benefit from these capital expenditure from power sector because they provide finances to power companies. So this is today's news video. Thank you for watching.